Study the following line graph carefully and answer the questions given below. So the line graph here shows the percentage of discount offered on marked price of 5 articles in discount seasons by dealer A and dealer B respectively. So the line graph here basically shows percentage of discount. It's very, very important to understand the data carefully, right? Percentage of discount on marked price of 5 articles by dealer A and dealer B respectively. So what are the 5 articles? Cake, toffees, pastries, biscuits and chocolates. The y-axis is percentage of discount from 0% to 40%, right? And 2 dealers, dealer A and dealer B. The line in green shows discounts offered by dealer A and the line in blue shows the discounts offered by dealer B. And simple, directly the percentages are marked to us. Like for example, the discount offered on the marked price of pastries by dealer B. So pastries, dealer B, discount offered is 12%. 12% on what? The marked price. Discount generally is on the marked price. Here also it's on the marked price. The discount offered by dealer A on toffees is how much? Dealer A is the line in green, toffees here 32%. So 32% is the discount offered on toffees by dealer A. Okay. So that's the data, very simple. Let me present the questions to you all. And here's the first one, the first question. If the discount offered on the marked price of cakes by dealer A makes it to be sold on its cost price, then find out the loss percentage in the same article by dealer B on the same marked price. Understand, what are we referring to? We are referring to cakes by dealer A. Cakes by dealer A, discount offer is 20%. He says that the discount offered on the marked price of cakes by dealer A makes it to be sold on its cost price. Now this is important. By offering the discount, how much is the discount? 20%. By offering the 20% discount on the marked price of cakes by dealer A, he sells it on the cost price, meaning the selling price is equal to cost price. He makes it to be sold on the cost price. What does this mean? Selling price is equal to cost price. That's the most important part. So for dealer A, the selling price of cakes is equal to the cost price. By offering this 20% discount on the marked price, he gets the same selling price as cost price. Meaning what? Let's assume the cost price for dealer A. Cost price let's assume the cost price for dealer A on cakes is rupees 100. Okay, cost price is 100. What will be the selling price? 100. Cost price is equal to 100. Discount is equal to 20%. Selling price is also equal to 100. This 20% of what? Of marked price. Discount is 20% of marked price. You know that if the discount is 20% of marked price, the selling price should be 80% of marked price. Yes or no? This is a concept that we have discussed in profit and loss. I am not going to stress on that, right? All of you should know that concept, that if the discount is 20%, selling price is 80%. Both discount and selling price are calculated on marked price. So 20% discount on marked price implies selling price is 80% of marked price. But then I know that selling price is equal to cost price. So selling price should also be 100, same as cost price. But this 100 can be equated with 80% of marked price. So what is the marked price? The marked price here will be 100 by 80 into 100. It comes out to be 125. This is the most important part. We have to find out what the marked price is. And you can do this calculation mentally also. While I have put pen on paper to explain the steps, this is a very simple calculation. See, marked price is 125. What is 20% of 125? 20% is 1/5. 1/5 of 125 is 25 rupees. So 125 minus 25, it makes it 100. Selling price is equal to 125 minus 25. So selling price becomes cost price. Yes or no? When the marked price is 125, I get a 20% discount on this. 20% discount is what? 20% of 125 is 25. Meaning selling price is 125 minus 25. 100. So first part is done. I know that the marked price is 125. Now, find out the loss percentage on the same article by dealer B. Same article is cake. Dealer B, the discount he is giving is 30% on the same marked price. Now let's talk about dealer B. This is all dealer A's calculation. Now dealer B, same marked price. Marked price is 125. Discount is how much? 30%. 30% of what? 125. 30% of 125 is 37.5. So what will be the selling price? Selling price is marked price minus discount. 125 minus 37.5 is 87.5, which means he is making a loss. How much is the loss? 12.5%. See, cost price will remain the same. Cost price is 100. Here also the cost price is 100 only. The cost price will not change. You're able to follow? The cost price will not change. Cost price was 100 only. Market price also is same as the dealer A 125, but the discount, this fellow gives 10% more discount. 10% more discount. 10% more discount meaning 10% loss actually. That is 12.5. 10% of 125 is 12.5. Or just do this calculation. 30% of 125 is 37.5. Mark price minus discount. Mark price minus discount 37.5 gives me 87.5. Which means what I bought for 100 rupees, I am selling for 87.5 rupees. So how much am I losing? 12.5 rupees. 12.5 rupees for 100 rupees is 12.5%. Option B is the answer. The cost price, same data. This time he says the cost price of biscuits is 50% more than that of pastries. The selling price of biscuits is what percentage more than selling price of pastries of dealer A if both the articles are marked 60% above the cost price. Let's take it up. So here's the question. The cost price of biscuits is 50% more than that of pastries. Let's solve it here itself. The cost price of biscuits is 50% more than that of pastries. So let's assume the cost price of pastries is 100. The cost price of biscuits is 150. This part is done. You don't have to revisit this statement. Cost price of biscuits is 50% more. So if pastries is costing 100, biscuits will cost 150. The selling price of biscuits is what percent more than the selling price of pastries of dealer A? The selling price of biscuits is what percent more? X is what percent more than Y. Remember, X is what percent more than Y? X minus Y by Y into 100. Very, very important concept of percentages. This is X. Selling price of biscuits is what percent more than the selling price of pastries. So X is what percent more than Y? X minus Y by Y into 100. So first of all, you have to find out X. And then you have to find out Y. And then do the calculation. If both the articles are marked at 60% above the cost price. Both the articles meaning what? Pastries and biscuits are marked 60% above the cost price. Now look at this. Cost price is 100. What will be the mark price of pastries? 160. Why? Because it is marked 60% above the cost price. What is the mark price of biscuits? It will be 240. Don't ask me how. It's a mental calculation that you have to do. 60% of 150 is 90. 60% of 150 is 90. 150 plus 90 is 240. Now, come to the discounts. We are talking about dealer A. Dealer A is the line in green, right? Biscuits and pastries. Biscuits may dealer A gave 10% discount. Pastries may he gave 25% discount. So, discount on pastries. How much is it? 25%. Discount on biscuits. How much is that? 10%. Discounts are always on the mark price. So, what's the discount value? Or let's directly calculate the selling price value. How much is the selling price? Selling price is going to be 75%. If the discount is 25%, selling price will be 75%. Of what? Of the marked price only always. Similarly, what is the selling price of biscuits here? Discount is 10%, selling price will be 90%. 90% of what? The mark price of biscuits. Do the calculation. 75% of 160. 90% of 240. Now 75% of 160 is 120 rupees. Selling price of pastries is 120. Selling price of biscuits. 90% of 240. 90% of 240 will be 216 rupees. Now the question, come back to the question. So X, selling price of biscuits. How much is X? Selling price of biscuits? 216. Is what percentage more than Y? Selling price of pastries? 120. How much more? Almost 100% more. See, 120 has become 240. How much more? Close to 100% more, right? Yes or no? 75% of 160. I mean, not almost 100% meaning close to that, right? Do the calculation. X is what percent more than Y? X minus Y by Y into 100. Denominator is very, very important. X minus Y, 216 minus 120 is 96. 96 divided by 120. X minus Y by Y into 100. How much is that? 80%. Very clearly. 96 upon 120 is 80%. So 80% more is the answer. Option C. Again, all these are simple calculations. In fact, many of these are numerical values given in the question itself, right? 100, 150 is assumptions. I mean, 60%, 50% more, so 100 and 150. Very quick. 60% more, so mark prices. Discounts are given in the data itself. So that's like a step which I'm rewriting from the data. Selling prices have to be calculated. Don't write this step, in fact. 75% of MP, 90% of MB is not required. Directly calculate the selling prices. And then do this calculation. So I think again a 1 minute problem, not more than that, right? Toffees are marked 50% above their manufacturing cost. Dealer B makes 20% profit on their purchase price by selling the article. Calculate the profit percentage of the manufacturer who sells the article to the trade. This should be manufacturer. I'm sorry about this typo. Calculate the profit percentage of the manufacturer who sells the article to the dealer. Let's solve this now. Here we go. Toffees are marked 50% above their manufacturing cost. Manufacturing cost is nothing but the cost price, right? So cost price, let's say, is 100. Mark price is 150. Done. No brainer, right? This part is done. Toffees are marked 50% above the manufacturing cost. Dealer B makes 20% profit on their purchase price by selling the article. Dealer B makes 20% profit on their purchase price by selling the article. Now dealer B, and we are referring to toffees. Dealer B toffees. Dealer B is the line in blue, 8%. So discount is how much? 8%. Just make a note of it so that we are clear with the graph part, right? 8% is the number that we're looking at from the graph. So dealer B gives a discount of 8%. He makes a profit of 20% on their purchase price by selling the article. He makes a profit of 20% on their purchase price by selling the article. Okay. Now at what price is he selling the article? Okay, hold. There is a twist in the question. All of you have to pay attention. I think these are wrong numbers. Why? Toffees are marked 50% above their manufacturing cost. It's not their cost price. It's manufacturing cost. Cost price is different. Remember, you understand? The manufacturer. Let me just clear it up and explain this. Right? We are looking at 8% discount that is given here. Right? There is a manufacturing cost. Right, there's a manufacturing cost. That manufacturing cost, I mean, that is sold to the dealer, which becomes his cost price. Right, on that cost price, he gets some profit and gets the selling price accordingly. And actually, the cost price was pumped up, what is called a mark price. Then we have what is called a mark price. You understand? So mark price pay, you give a discount. This is mark price. On mark price, you give a discount, you get selling price. Selling price means there is some profit involved. That removal of that will give you cost price. On cost price also, see, the manufacturer has made some profit, right? Like the dealer, the cost price versus selling price is between the dealer. This is dealer's values. Dealer's cost price, dealer's selling price. So that's where he makes the profit. This is manufacturer's this thing. This is manufacturer, right? The one who actually made the toffee. He has got some cost. He sold it at some value, which becomes the cost price for the dealer. So there also he makes some profit. So read the question carefully. This is very, very important, right? Toffees are marked 50% above their manufacturing cost. This cost, 50% above the manufacturing cost, not 50% above the cost price. Generally, when we look at the marked price, right? When we mark up some values, we mark it up on the cost price. But this time you have to mark it up on the manufacturing price. Manufacturer ka manufacturing cost, and there is a selling price, which becomes the cost price for the dealer. Dealer's cost price, dealer's selling price. And of course, there is a mark price here, discount on which is given to get the selling price. So read it carefully. Toffees are marked 50% above the manufacturing cost. Dealer B makes a profit of 20% on the purchase price. This purchase price here nothing but the cost price. Yes or no? This purchase price here is nothing but the cost price. This manufacturing cost is nothing but the manufacturing price. These are two different things. By selling the article. Calculate the profit percentage of the manufacturer. Calculate the profit percentage of the manufacturer, of the original person who sells the article to the dealer. Who sells the article to the dealer. Okay. So understand. Let's assume the manufacturing cost is 100. So there is a manufacturer and there is a dealer. Right. Manufacturing cost and there is a cost price. And there is a selling price. I'm just doing this drama so that all of you can follow it easily, right? And then there is a mark price. Manufacturing cost, cost price, selling price, mark price. Between these two is the discount. Selling price and mark price, between these two there is a discount. Between cost price and selling price there is a profit, right? We actually have to find out what is this profit. This is the question, right? Find out the profit percentage of the manufacturer. What is the profit percentage? Here is the question. This is the question mark that we have to find out. This profit is known to us. See, the dealer made a profit of 20%. So this is 20%. Yes or no? This is 20%. The discount that the dealer gave is 8%. This is also known to us. What we have to find out is the profit made by the manufacturer. Right? Calculate the profit percentage of the manufacturer who sells the article to the dealer. So in these two, what's the profit percentage is the question. Yeah. Now understand, what do we do? Toffees are marked 50% above the manufacturing price. Let's assume the manufacturing price is 100 rupees. It is marked 50% above the manufacturing price, which means marked price is 150 rupees. Manufacturing cost is 100, marked price is 150, right? Discount is how much? 8%. See, discount is always given on the marked price only. Discount is 8%. 8% of what? 150. So calculate. Discount is 8% of 150. 8% of 150 will be what? 12 rupees. Implies what is the selling price? Selling price will be 150 minus 12. You don't have to write these steps. I am just writing so that all of you can understand the calculation. So the selling price is 138. The cost price. Now we have to find the cost price. See, I know that the profit is 20%. Let's assume the cost price is C. Profit is equal to 20%. 20% of what? C, which is 0.2 C. Selling price SP is equal to 138. What is this 138? This 138 is cost price plus 20% of cost price, which is 0. C. Selling price is equal to cost price plus profit. Profit is 20% of cost price. So basically, C comes out to be 138 divided by 1 plus 1 plus 0.2, 1.2. Yes or no? So how much is C now? 138 divided by 20% more, right? I think if you take a 115, it will be 23. 115 plus 23 is 138. Correct. So cost price comes out to be 115. Calculation is your lookout. I'm sure you can do the calculation, right? 138 has to be divided by 1.2. 115. 115 plus 11.5 into 2, 23, 38. Correct. Cost price is 115. So we have found the cost price, 115. That's it. What is he asking us to find out? What is the profit percentage of the manufacturer? See, manufacturer's cost is 100. Manufacturer's selling price is 115. Manufacturer's selling price becomes the dealer's cost price. So what is the profit? 15%. Yes or no? 100 to 115 is 15%. So option C is the correct answer. This is between these two values. This question mark that we have to find out is between these two values. 100 has become 115, meaning there is a profit of 15%. You're able to follow? Understand, this is manufacturing cost. This is cost price. Cost price for the dealer, meaning selling price for the manufacturer. You understand? Selling price of manufacturer is equal to cost price of dealer. This is the key. Okay? Dealer is not manufacturing, right? Somebody else is manufacturing it. So that person has spent 100 rupees. He sold it for 115 rupees, which means dealer bought for 115 rupees. Dealer sold for 138 rupees, but dealer marketed for 150 rupees. Right? That's how it has progressed. So option C, 15% is the answer. On your screens now. So let's solve this now. Here we go. On pastries, dealer A marked 60% above its cost price and dealer B marked 50% above its cost price. If the cost price of both the dealers are the same, then what will be the ratio of profit earned by dealer A to that of dealer B on pastries? Simple. Pastries, we are talking about pastries. Dealer A gave 25% discount, dealer B gave 12% discount, right? So A versus B, let's do the calculation, right? Cost price, 100, 100. He has mentioned here, right? Cost prices of both the dealers are the same. Now, mark price. What is the mark price? Dealer A marked 60% above its cost price. Dealer B marked 50% above its cost price. So for dealer A, it is going to be 160. For dealer B, it's going to be 150. Discount. How much is the discount? Dealer A gave 25% discount. Dealer B gave 12% discount. So find out the selling price. 25% discount here. So 75% is selling price, which is 120. 12% discount here. 12% of 150 is 18 rupees, right? So this is going to be 132 rupees. Selling price will be 150 minus 18. So what's the profit? Profit is 100 becomes 120. So profit is 20%. Achha, he's asking us to find out the ratio of profit earned. So percentage is not required. Profit is 20 rupees. What's the profit earned by dealer B? 100 rupees become 132 rupees. So profit is 32 rupees. What's the ratio? 20 is to 32 is 5 is to 8. So option E is the answer, right? Next question on your screens now. Dealer B marked the cost price 50% above the cost price on all the articles. And if all the articles have the same cost price, then on which article does he incur a loss? On which article does he incur a loss? So for we are talking about dealer B here, right? Forget about dealer A. Forget about the green line, right? Now, what is the cost price? 100. See, all the articles have the same cost price. 100, 100, 100, 100 and 100. He marked all the articles 50% above the cost price. So 150 is the marked price, 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 150 is the marked price. This is the cost price, this is the marked price, right? So dealer B marked the price 50% above the cost price in all the articles, and all the articles have the same cost price. Then on which article does he incur a loss? See, he will incur a loss only if the selling price becomes less than 100. Yes or no? He will get a loss if selling price is less than 100. The selling price can become less than 100 when? See, the marked price is equal to 150. Let's say selling price is 100 or less than 100. I mean, selling price is equal to 99, for example, less than 100. So nearest value is 99, which means how much is the discount? Discount is 51 rupees. Yes or no? Mark price is 150. Only when the selling price becomes 99 or less than 99, meaning less than 100, then he is making a loss, because cost price is 100. If the selling price is more than 100, then it won't be a loss. If the selling price is less than 100, that will be a loss. So meaning discount should be 51. Whenever the discount is more than 51 or equal to 51, then is a loss. Now this 51% is equal to what percent discount? Discount percentage is equal to what? Discount is always on the mark price, right? 51 by 150 into 100. So it's like 1/3, right? 1/3, 33.33%. Meaning till the discount is 33.33%. 33.33 is actually 50. Let's assume the selling price is 100, let's say. Meaning the discount is 50. 1/3. Meaning if the discount is 33.33%, then selling price is equal to cost price. Yes or no? 100 rupees, right? Selling price and cost price both are equal. Meaning no profit, no loss. If the discount is more than 33.33%, then there is a loss. So I can say he will incur a loss if discount is greater than 33.33%. Now just check for which articles the discount is more than 33.33%. For cake, we are talking about dealer B, right? Blue line. 30%, he will not make a loss. Forget about this. 8%, 12%, 22%. Only in case of biscuits, where his discount is more than 33.33. You see, 35% is greater than 33.33%. That's why only on biscuits he will make a loss. Right? Assuming the cost price is 100 for all the articles, meaning mark price is 150 for all the articles. If the selling price is 100 rupees, which is equal to the cost price, the discount should have been 33.33%. Now for a person to make a loss, selling price should be less than cost price. That can happen only when the discount is more than 33.33. And the only article where the discount is more than 33.33, you see, is this, biscuits, blue line. So option B is the answer.